Why, hello, you amazing watchers, and welcome back to another video. Charlie here today to react to the Vermeil In Gold opening. Now, once again on this Sunday recording day of mine, I'm sitting down reacting to seven awesome openings and endings, great music, enjoying the ride. And here I'm just kind of rounding up the reactions I've already done. Um, and only if a new season were to come out, we would revisit them. But yeah, I want to kind of close those up. So if I've done the opening, I'll be doing the ending soon and vice versa. Today, Vermeil In Gold is in that scenario. I absolutely love its ending. It's one of my absolute favorite songs of all time. Definitely top three. One day I'll definitely put that out there, an official list of my favorites. But as of right now, let's keep it at that. Definitely a lovely song. The opening is pretty catchy. It's pretty nice. It reflects well what the show is about, unlike the ending, which is much more about one of the very specific characters of a plotline that was just only like in the last two episodes. Well, it was an overarching theme, of course, but we didn't know until the end. That's it. The song is, even though it's in English, I do have to look at this because my mind wants to say abracadabra, and then of course Alakazam for all those Pokemon fans out there. But the song is called Abracada-Boo. It's a pretty interesting play on words. Kaori Ishihara is the singer behind it. Lovely voice. I've heard this song many times, of course. At least 12 times if the show had 12 episodes. I believe it did have 12. Staple Entertainment was behind the animation. They did a pretty good job. Vermeil definitely looked very good. And they're coming up with a new show this next season. I can't remember which one it was, but it definitely looked very good. Without anything else to say though, I think I can pull up the video. Let's not delay this any longer. I did like that about that song, how it started. Bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Alto. Best girl. Oh, after watching her whole backstory, I'm not trying not to tear up, but man, poor Vermeil. It was tough. It was tough. Another thing I'd like to mention, many are like, oh yeah, I don't watch the opening and the ending because of spoilers. Like, bro, when I watched this, I had no idea the backstory she would have. For me, I think I would call it like a teaser. It's kind of like the trailer kind of thing. Like, yes, trailers are way more spoilery. Usually they'll show you like the final battle, even. And even though openings can do that, sometimes they do it like in very mm, graphical ways, like the show don't tell kind of thing. So like I'm seeing this, and I was like, okay, definitely went through something, but I don't know what. So I was excited to get there, but I didn't know anything about it, didn't have the context, so I didn't really see it as a spoiler. It was more of a teaser. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I'm just trying to justify not skipping openings and endings. They're just really good. I'm glad that I paused what I did just a second ago. Of course, I don't go through the videos before reacting to them. Like I've watched them, it's not first time reaction, but it's not like I plan where I'm gonna pause. And that leads to some very interesting things. If everything lined up, I could have paused at that kiss, for example, or just a couple of seconds before. Second best girl. I think I missed something. Yes, her, of course. Yeah, totally had forgotten about the student body, the student council. It's crazy how much power they have in anime. But it's a running gag. It's quite the trope they have going, so let it be. But I really enjoyed that student council. It was a pretty interesting one. How they interacted with the main character. That was pretty nice. Sorry for pausing this much, but you know, all justified. Another great place to pause. How'd that meme go? It shouldn't have been him, it should have been me. Yeah, Alto was a lucky guy. But yeah, aside from that, thank you so very much for joining me on another reaction. I really enjoyed this one. I had more fun than I thought I would. Definitely dragged it looking at the time of recording. Well, definitely went on a little longer than most do, but hey, it was a good one. Aside from that, leave in the comments any recommendations of shows you'd like me, shows of openings and endings you'd like me to react to. Eventually, we'll get to anime reactions, but I'll give it a sec. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you once again so very much for joining me on this adventure. And with anything further to say, Charlie signs off.